and welcome back in this video. So today is just continuation of the Tagalog class by learning Tagalog, particular in pronunciation. If you didn't view the beginning of this video, then check it out at the above at the right corner of this video. So this time you will learn the stress and accent marks. So this is lesson 2. It's very important for you to learn about this because there's two essential, such as changing where the stress is in a word will sometimes change the meaning of the word. Second is by putting the stress on the wrong syllable, you make it a lot harder for native Filipino speakers to understand what you're saying. So that is essential by learning the stress and the accent marks, and it also helps for you guys. You know what? So they have on the default stress syllables, we call it Malumai. So about stressing the second to the last syllable, and in that case, the accent mark is usually omitted or not written. For example, this one, Kuya, Kuya, Honyo, Honyo, Bahay, Bahay. Okay. So this is actually the default stress syllable, or we call it Malumay. Next is types of accent mark. Okay. So the accent mark. Okay. Not accent mark. Sorry. So if you notice, there is like right. It was lean forward in a right. You know, lean and rising up. Lean forward, rising. Unlike this one, it was lean downward. Okay, this one is lean to rising. So we call it pahilis. Pahilis. Okay, pahilis is slanted accent mark, leans up and to the right. Okay, here are the following examples by using this accent mark, or we call it pahilis. For example, malamig, malamig, maganda, maganda, hapag, hapag. See, make sure all the vowels have a stress or accent mark. You will understand that this is actually leans up and to the right, and you will say it to read it by having a little bit high pitch, but it will be without like glottal stop, like malamig, mig. Okay, I like this one. It's we call it paiwa. Okay, paiwa. Your tone would be downward as well. It will be low. Okay, paiwa, paiwa. Okay, and read it continuously. Paiwa, paiwa. I'm sorry. Read it, but they have a glottal stop, like paiwa, wa. See, glottal stop. That is glottal stop. That's why they have two things signifies. First is have a cut short, or aka glottal stop. Like for example, puno, puno. And also this one is accent mark, also means the vowel immediately before the paiwa mark is the stress syllable. So this is the ending of the stress mark. Okay, so here are the following examples. So if you notice like that, there's this one. Okay, it is we apply pahilis, like leans up and to the right. This one is leans down and to the right. So puno, puno, labi, labi, sipa, sipa. Okay, make sure you have a catch word or glottal stop at the end of the letter in the word. Okay? Next is like rising, lean up to the right and lean down to the right. So rising, falling sounds like in the plot diagram, if you guys know that. So we call it them pakupya, pakupya. Stress mark indicates the last syllable of a word must both be stressed and have a stop or glottal stop. Okay. For example, tula, tula, puno. I'm sorry that. Tula, puno, puno, no, no. Muli, muli. E, not E, not E. Okay? Say again. Tula, puno, muli. Okay. And like here, like puno, no. So, for example, if you didn't see this stress, without, not omitted. So there's a possibility you guys could familiarize this word. For example, if I will say it like, this will be the English. I saw a tree. Okay, I saw a tree. But I will say it in Tagalog. Nakita ko ang puno. Nakita akong puno. Okay. Nakita akong puno. Okay, that's better. For example, I saw a tree, and the Tagalog translation is nakita ko ang puno. Okay, nakita ko ang puno. So maybe you guys will distinguish like, oh, puno, it means tree. If I will say nakita ko ang puno, it sounds like tree. Like I saw a fool. What fool? Full moon? No, it's like puno na ang baso. The glass is full. Okay, puno, puno, no, no, oh. Okay, accent. That is pakupya. Make sure both stress and half stop. And sometimes we call them definitions change when the stress is changed. For example, this one, puno and rather puno. Okay. Have the same spellings but have different meanings depending on where the stress is located. For example, the red and the wet. Okay. Read or read. I read the book like that. Red and wet. Basa, 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 basa. I will read it faster a little bit. Basa, basa. Baka, baka. Uhaw, uhaw. Uhaw, uhaw. Uhaw, uhaw. Okay? So yeah, that is we call like homonyms have the same spelling but have a different meanings. So here are the they have a practice. We have practice 1 and practice 2 to read this following definitions change when the stress is changed. But first is about enhancing your pronunciation by applying the different types of accent mark, such as pahilis, like leans up and up to the right rather, and then it's paiwa, it's like leans down and to the right, and last one is pakupya, so must be both stress and have a stop. Okay, so let's practice this one. Repeat after me. Okay. Maputi, maputi. Toko, toko. Ate, ate. If you notice, this is actually a default syllables. That this is actually the original word. If you see in the context of the Tagalog. Okay, for example, okay, this is what we call default stress. Ate. So we know that these are like I mean pahilis. Ate. Next is susi. Susi. Last is default. Octubre. Octubre. Okay. So if you will have a default stress, I consider this also like ahilis, like high pitch a little bit. Okay. This time is about a definitions change when the stress is changed. Okay. For example, um, baon, baon. Here is baon, baon. Next, ligaw, 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 ligaw. Bangko, bangko. Next is bangko, bangko. Third is saya, saya. Next is saya, saya. Okay, if you want to practice this um, following examples, just pause this video or just rewind a little bit so that you will also read along with me, you know that. So actually this is the end of the lesson 2 about the stress and accent marks. So I will just input the link of this handout below the description. So if you were a beginner about this, please don't forget to to go in the lesson 1 for you to able to understand or can catch up this lesson. So see you in the next video, and I hope you have fun to learn this Tagalog. Bye bye.